Hi, lovely people. Thanks once again for joining us. My name is Andy Cole, and today I'm not here alone, but with my senior man, Lozy Ray.
Chairman.
YouTuber can say back. Bibi aboko.
Yankopo Adom now so.
Actually, Bibi aboko.
Nice one.
Yeah, man, koso get asa. Na there eko.
Abi media just dey inside, so we need to. The hustling we the stories every someone we need to.
Yes, but then this time it's not politics. Me someone said I'm politics get this but
oh Meka.
But what kind of background? On camera myself. Yeah, I said be more I won't person be show anymore.
No, I think the difference is Meka me generalizing mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I support each other kakra so the inform common something. Okay, so basically I've realized people do I don't know, most especially women or the female gender, they mostly come on all these social media platforms and they are like they'll be doing a quotidian for their exes. They'll be writing bad stuff about their exes, and I am not basically focusing only on the exes issue, but also our ex friends, our ex relatives.
I don't know if you have an ex relative.
Yeah, sometimes some of the relatives becomes exes because Diana vibes be or sometimes one. But who nim kakrache baby no bones abushe baby no home intematity.
Not time
So what you say, which is not a good thing though. But then we are generalizing everything in a sense that ex's issue no must it be said whenever you separate with somebody, yeah, and you have a new friendship, you get to know new people. Mm-hmm. Do you really always have to say bad stuff about them?
It doesn't really have to be so, but then again, sometimes it mostly depends on how the people fell out, you know.
But then I feel like no matter how you went apart, you shouldn't. I'm very sure there are good moments, like you guys spent together. There are good moments you were with your friends before you two went apart. But then especially when it's relationship and the two goes apart, the female gender will come to the social media platforms, or sometimes they don't intentionally come directly say I'm a bad come ex and once, but then when there are songs that are like speaking bad about exes, a bit more can say go back to your ex or fall into a gutter. Then you see people falling into gutters.
If you want to fall into the gutter, just go and fall.
But why?
Yeah, in America, say the level of bitterness, sometimes it's very difficult. It's mostly depend on how the people fell out. Yeah, let me elaborate a bit.
Okay.
People go into relationships or friendships hoping say a year more, but along the line, unfortunately, things happen and then they fall out, they become bitter and all that. Sometimes, when it comes to issues that involves especially men and women like this, women always are thinking emotionally.
Okay.
You understand? Mostly.
But more than being analytical or logical, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes a man will be like, I don't know, but fine. He won't come on social media and boy kutia or whatever, but he will be laid back. Okay,
yeah.
But mostly, you see women, some of them, we found the World Cup and all that. Yeah, sometimes, you just can't let go. You understand? But I mean,
there were good times. What you said, there were good times. You can probably remember. There are good times. Debbie Ameka said, for somebody, okay, for a friend to take advantage of the other friend's girlfriend, no, na ejina, it is basically as a result of what this very girl told this other friend. Okay, you are my friend, and I have a girl, misunderstanding kakraba, okay, and then my girl comes to you, and the metiana say, "Hey, you've had something to do with my friend."
Okay.
And mostly what I say is, it's first of all my girlfriend who gave herself the chance.
Okay.
It depends on what my girlfriend is going to tell you about me, and what I expect as a person is that my girlfriend should say the better things or the good things that happen between myself and her to you. The same way the same energy she's going to use to say the bad things that happened. Okay, I think she should also like use the same opportunity to like say the very good things that also happened.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. It's rather unfortunate when they come. Your friend is saying they will only say the bad things that actually happened, not recognizing your friends and the good one. And then my friend, as a man, is also going to take advantage of that, and then try to maybe motivate you, like calm you or kind of be a good person in that. And that is where sometimes the advantages may come from. Try say console you no na
right.
Yeah,
I get it from that angle. We have a saying that one bad nut can always spoil the good ones. He said now, there are good times or there are good things that you did. Sometimes people let the bad one, that single bad one, overshadow all the good ones. Nevertheless, there are also some friendship or relationship that goes on that when you sit back, you realize, this particular person was just using me. This particular person, I'd not say at the papa be free anymore, but it's saying I'm a woman, I wasn't seeing it. Sometimes when you go out, that is where you see it. So you become better. Now,
oh really?
Yeah.
So you were blindly in a relationship, let me say.
Penny.
Oh. Sometimes it's true though. It's true, but I'm sure there were good times, definitely. Because if the whole thing started from bad to worst, do you think this person could stay like? Because a bit more timid, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and you said, I have no problem with the separation. Yes, it should happen. But then when you go out, I expect you to say something better about me. It shouldn't always be, like negativities. This is that's
what I'm saying. The bitterness gets over them. Okay, fine. Let's say you have exes, right?
Possibly.
You have exes. Is it all of them that you want to hear from?
I have no problem hearing from them.
Okay.
But the more I hear from them, the more the
connection comes.
Okay. I wrote something under your post the last time. I said old firewoods
they easily catch fire or
yes,
or something like that.
Old firewoods are easily light up.
That was on the topic. Say, can your friend ex be your friend?
Yes.
Okay. So definitely, because you're saying the more you talk connection about your ex can be your friend. But what I'm saying is there are exes sometimes you don't want to hear anything from them.
Okay.
Because of these kind of experiences it makes you better. Sometimes you feel you were being used, you feel this person, he or she was disrespecting me the whole time, and how did I not see this? Into free movie, that is where you analyze all these things, Nafi or Taina Beshomu and all that. And America says sometimes most men know, okay, I don't want to hear from this person.
Yeah.
He won't come and react, he won't come and do nothing.
Yeah.
But on the other side, most women know.
But you see, we men mostly maybe your body have to defend them, but then you and I can testify. Say when we men go out to talk about exes, usually we say good things and we say, but because of this thing we couldn't succeed. Okay. And I say, what did I say? Or because I was this. Because I cheated, because I did that, this lady was very good. She was very nice. She was very supportive. But me, I didn't say, and also didn't even find me. And I said, so I saw this. or she did this, I saw it, and I couldn't, let things continue.
Yeah.
Which to me is not a problem, but it all comes back to say, aren't we too much full of negativities?
It's true, but then you can't tell people how to think.
But then
people react based on what they feel.
Sometimes I have this narrative, or I personally think like, okay, we the Africans, okay, we receive message with saying already negative thoughts be.
Okay.
You see somebody post something, you watching it, maybe I feel like you should go in for the message the person is bringing with a positive mindset. But then we are mostly trying to figure out something negative to talk about.
I get it.
What you're saying, which to me is not a good thing though, but as you said, I can't tell people how to reason. I can't, but I feel like this is a cultural something that everybody is like inheriting, and it's not a good one.
Most people have their reasons for not wanting to talk about their exes, or like I mean, can say some people, like the matured ones, they won't talk ill about you. Okay. But they don't want to talk about you.
That is also, yes, that is nice.
They don't want
that one. I have no problem about.
And also they don't want to keep contact with you for personal reasons.
Yes, I understand.
Because Sabi,
yeah,
yeah. Once he's talking to your person, Samberry.
Definitely.
So this is why most females know they don't want to get close to you. Sometimes people also realize, oh, akwes no me papa papa, let me go back. No, I started texting, and it mostly happens with on the female side. They start texting you, writing you.
Hey, but sometimes
wanting to get
sometimes some of the men are dangerous, so they will be like, okay, hey, girl, it's not weird though. But not weird the chain. And
sometimes you all realize these things.
For example.
Sometimes you realize all these things and what's your Anna or drink back, then you feel like, oh, let me text this person, let me do this, let me do that. Yeah, those are men kind of say it is easy. But then again, no, this negativity stuff, no, out of bitterness, will be a while they can't let go. No, papa now no, he or she will forget about all those papa.
Yes, that is where my very problem is.
Hey, that one there, it is human nature.
No, but before we are more fond of that than men can say abrofo.
I don't know, Kasa.
Oh, I don't know, Kasa. Maybe I have experience.
Okay.
Se Bruni, no matter how I be offended, no. So oka seminar. Not assembly free anymore. Asa. Life continues. So I can say only why I can. And as only one sign the man. Only one sign him. There is no way I can go to that platform. So I can say, will you go back to your ex or fall into your friend is a tiger's den? And you see people. You see people trying to jump into your friend is saying. Then instead of going to back to their exes, what exactly did these exes do? What exactly did these past?
Maybe the person is saying once they've moved on, they've moved on.
Is that what they are trying to say?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not understanding the concept, but you see trends on TikTok and people will be like
TikTok then how? Maybe they've actually moved on. They don't want nothing to do with their exes.
But Matthew,
somebody on cash, on Didi on cash.
Matthew come back and tell us that go back to your ex or go naked, and then you see people like trying to. You see,
no. What I'm saying is, they've moved on. They want to just let you know that they've moved on. They don't have nothing. They don't want nothing to do with their exes.
Do men do the same thing on the internet?
No.
So why are they doing it?
So why are who doing it?
The women.
Maybe you should ask them. The women can write in the comment section.
Because the board can't say, because they say, Omishia no more kind of buaku yes on so. So mushia na mo kan na mabuagu ye so mo de no de you don't talk, but sometimes ya na ye pay ho asem ne ye chiro mo don ti mo kan kwa asem. So mushia na mo kan when they meet and they are talking about us, they say the negative things about us.
Are you bitter right now? Obiako kan mo asem ana.
Obianko kind, but I feel say I said the man who will TikTok or no that be go back to your ex or somebody who's probably, sorry to say, nakedness you've seen before. Okay, somebody make kind of friends, for example, somebody you've slept with or you've shared a room with in you've make kind of dined with on the same table, somebody you've like spent so long time with, you know that person already. Okay, fortunately only in the bad side so. But then you are happy getting to know the new people whose character you don't know than appreciating that very old friend who at a point mistakenly fault you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't tell people how to think or what
Yeah, that's the thing.
Say if the person feels no, I don't want to have anything to do with this person. I don't it's my choice to appreciate what the person did or not. It's past and gone. So I am a papa crying at any night trim.
Yeah.
When I'm explaining myself to someone, I could say, as for this one there, he was good at this or good at that, but the main penny, the many anji na wakeka. But in the end, on the long run, no, any decision, so beka, say wonka, say or the shenimu, say like people have their choices to make.
Okay, that makes sense. People, yes, have their own choices to make. People can decide on how to think. But then I personally initiated this topic because I feel like it's much more necessary to talk about the good stuff that actually happen between yourself, your exes, yourself, and your past friends, rather than the negative ones that actually occurred. I have no problem with how you're going to think, but then, consider this and think about it. Okay, hope to see you next time. I'm surely going to bring on a lady and then ask them the same question next time. So, definitely, maybe tomorrow. See you some other time. Have a nice day, nice evening, and enjoy.